taste test. Good, like usual. Hello guys, so as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be a chit chat video. I've not done like a little talking video like this on my channel for a while, and I know that some people really enjoy it, so if you want to know all the goss, then keep on watching. So yeah, I did pop a little question box over on my Instagram story, and yeah, you guys asked the juicy questions and I'm gonna be delivering them today. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna be getting in with that really. A lot has changed in the last few months of my life. Some really exciting things, and someone's just there with their dog, which is great. But anyway, they don't really care, I'm sure. Also, I just want to say apologies for the lighting. I probably should have filmed this earlier on in the day, because it is like 4 o'clock now, so it is kind of becoming like sunset. But we had things to do, we had a lot to do. So yes, let's just get straight into this video. For some reason my camera isn't making any sound now when it starts like recording, which is a bit weird because I usually rely on that, not gonna lie. Anyway, so let's look at the questions. I'm gonna start off with the first kind of general question of how are you doing? I'm actually doing a lot better now than I was a few months ago. Yeah, something that I've really realised you've got to do in life is put yourself first, and I'm someone who has always put other people before myself. Other people's feelings, like just everything about someone, yeah, I've just always put other people before me. And I think sometimes I often feel guilty when I put myself first. And I actually remember seeing this quote, and it said, you know you're a good person when you feel guilty for doing the right thing for yourself, which is really true in my case. But yes, generally I'm doing a lot better. Maybe I should just update you on like one really big thing right now, but I think I've mentioned before that I have really wanted to get into digital marketing, and I've been trying to get into an apprenticeship for a good long time now. I basically left school, I did sixth form, and then I left school, and I was just working because I didn't want to go to uni because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And in my mind I was like, I don't want to go to uni when I don't really know what I want to do, choose a course that I'm not really interested in, and basically that was the scenario there. And then I kind of realised I really like digital marketing, so then I was like, oh great, I can get myself into an apprenticeship. So for about 2 years I've been trying to get into that. Well, luckily your gal has grabbed an apprenticeship in digital marketing. Well, the title's actually called a content coordinator. Oh my god, this lighting, because that car's now gone. Look, hopefully you can see me. Maybe if I know what I'll do. So yes, it's called a content coordinator, which sounds really sophisticated. I can be like, yes, I'm a content coordinator. Well, obviously on an apprentice role, but that doesn't really matter to me. I just wanted to get my foot in the door with something I really enjoy, and I'm really fucking proud of myself, if I do say so myself. I did actually go to college for a few months at the end of last year, and I did like an adult learning course, and I feel like that may have like really boosted my CV. Although, long story short, I tried to update my CV, and I tried to put it on the platform, like the college that I was applying for apprenticeships with, and it didn't work. So my old CV actually got sent to them, and they actually wanted to do an interview with me with that CV, and I actually mentioned in the interview that I actually did this course. So I think that helped me out a little bit. But yeah, so that's kind of been my life in the last few months in terms of like jobs and stuff. So I actually start that in the middle of next month, which I should not really be saying now because tomorrow is February, so I start middle of February. I'm absolutely buzzing. Like, I'm so excited. Like, honestly, when I tell you this has been a long time coming, you do not understand. But yeah, I'm actually so excited. I'm really nervous, obviously, because it's going to be the first time that I'm ever going to be starting work in an actual like office, because obviously before I was working in a hotel. But yeah, I'm just so excited, so excited. This year is going to be my year. It already is my year. I've already ticked off 2 massive goals in the first month of 2022. 2022, we're not in 2020 anymore, babe. 2022. Yeah, which is really scary, but really amazing, really exciting. So yeah, enough of that. I'm just really happy for myself, to be honest. So this is going to sound really strange, but I feel like the way that it worked is that I put the energy of, you know, putting myself first and making the right decisions for me out into the universe, and I feel like God kind of listened and basically gave me 2 massive things that I've wanted in life for so long, like instantly. And some people can look at it and be like, oh my god, that's really quick, but at the same time, I'm taking what is right for me, like now. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to be waiting around. Realistically, like, we've only got one life. Like, people can make judgments and stuff, but at the end of the day, they don't know what I've gone through. So yeah, I think I'm just really happy with the decision I made, because I'd been debating it for a while. So maybe with me keep talking about this, I'll just answer the question, because someone actually asked, have you broken up with your boyfriend, missing the couple pics? Yeah, so I broke up with my ex last month. Yeah, don't get me wrong, yeah, realistically, I'd been feeling a certain way for at least a couple of months, like, at least. This is probably a lot to be putting on the internet, but I just kind of want to be honest. So yeah, I ended things there and then, really. I don't really know what to say. I think because this is gonna, like, I don't like admitting that this is something, well, not that I don't like admitting, but basically I saw a TikTok and it was this girl, and she was saying that she felt like emotionally single for the last couple of months of her relationship, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt the exact same. Like, I don't really know what happened, but I just lost feet. Like, I think it's because I put a lot of effort into people and a lot of effort into things and things like that, and when I see it's not reciprocated, it makes me very deflated. So when I feel deflated about something like that, then it's just a bit like, it's just not right, you know? It's just not right. That's the answer to that question. I'm not really going to be talking about my love life right now. But let's just say maybe some of you, well, if you follow me on Instagram, you may know a few things already. But yeah, we don't need to talk about that here. Well, do we? Do we not? Okay, yes, I'm dating someone. Okay, yes, say it's too soon, but I know my feelings and I know my story. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're adults, we do what we want. Like I said, I've got to put myself first at the end of the day. But yes, I'm extremely happy. Happier than I ever thought I could be, to be quite honest. You know when they say, if he wanted to, he would? This guy does. I'm telling you. Like, sometimes things happen and I'm like, yo, this is like, was not expecting this. Do you know what I mean? It's just the little things. It just is the little things. And whether that's like a good thing or bad thing, it's the little things that always add up. That is something that I learned. Obviously in the respect of them being negative things. But it's always the little things in a, like, positively that, well, either way, that really are really effective. So yeah, something again to live by. Anyway, enough talk about that, because that's not really something I really ever really want to talk about too much about. But someone asked, favourite thing about creating content? That's quite difficult, because obviously I do Instagram, YouTube and TikTok. So in terms of YouTube, I just love everything about YouTube, to be honest. I really like filming. I especially love filming hauls, and I really like doing these sort of videos as well, just sitting down and chatting. Like, it's such an easy video to film, and people actually like people talking. Like, I know that I do sometimes, so if I do, I can't imagine how many other people do enjoy watching these sort of videos. So yeah, in terms of YouTube, I actually like the whole process. So maybe YouTube is probably my favourite app in terms of like that. Like, favourite app, well, yeah, it's an app, I suppose. But favourite, like, social media channel. So yeah, and then Instagram, I just love taking photos, to be honest. The only thing I like watching TikToks and I like watching reels, but I can't tell you how much of a, I'm gonna say the word, ball ache it is to film like fashion videos, because it just is, and like my room just gets like so untidy and I hate it. I've been trying now to, whenever I get photos for Instagram, I've been trying to take like a short, like 10-second clip as well, so that I can just kind of quickly make that into a reel or TikTok, which I think is an actually really good idea, because you can always change up content, you can always put content together, you can use it singularly, like, do you know what I mean? You can always use it however you want, really. So maybe that will help me, actually. But yeah, that's what I enjoy the most about getting content. Worst brand experience. I've actually had two. I don't know which one's worse though. Yeah, okay, so I was gonna say, basically I've got this jumpsuit on now, which is from a brand. Basically, this brand was meant to pay me and they never did, so I removed my content, and because I tagged them, and I also included that it was a paid partnership and they never paid me. And so I had to delete all that content and then kind of like repost it myself, just for myself, basically. Didn't even include the brand because they were meant to pay me. Don't really know what else I can say about that. But actually, I don't know if I've spoken about it before, to be fair. But basically, I got sent an item and they didn't actually let me choose it, which first is a red flag, which I should have picked up on. But I think this was quite early, sort of early-ish on in like my, like, not career, but like starting to do like content and stuff. So they gave me that, and they literally gave me a day to take the content. Oh, it's because they sent it out to me or something, and they told me it was delivered when it wasn't. So I obviously like was not in that day. I can't even remember like receiving like confirmation for anything. And then they were like, okay, but when you get it, you need to do it that day. And I was like, are you joking? Like, a day? Like, so I actually just ended up getting a really crappy photo for them. Not gonna lie, but it was just one of those things. And yeah, I didn't even like the item, so that's why. If I'd liked the item more, I probably would have put a bit more effort into it. But they asked me if I wanted it to be more dressy or loungewear, and I'm sure I chose dressy, and the dress that they gave me was like a loungewear piece, so I was like really confused. So yeah, that's kind of like my worst brand experience. yeah, and I think I actually just unfollowed them and everything, to be honest. They were just really crap, and if I ever see or hear anyone doing a collab with them, I'm gonna be like, don't do it, don't do it. They effed me over. And like, I think they were like constantly emailing me as well, and I was like, yo, like, this is just a gifted collab, like, you don't have to keep emailing me like all the time, like I do this enough. But yeah, that was kind of that experience, to be fair. Next question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Wow, I actually realised the other day that if I'm saying in my 5-year plan, that is going to end when I'm 27. Well, no, well, yeah, technically, because we're in 2022 and that will end in 2027. So I don't really know. I think I said by the times I'm 25, which I kind of started that 5-year plan in 2020, obviously, that I would be in this, sorry, not be in this, but I would be in at least an apprenticeship and like starting that and maybe getting into like my first like first year as a junior role sort of thing. I mean, I did tell myself I wanted to start my own business, but like, I don't really know how it's all gonna plan out, to be quite honest. Yo, where are you parking? Oh, right next to me. Well, not right next to me, but if I was starting a 5-year plan from now, I did say that I wanted kids, maybe like late 20s, so I said like 27. So maybe at the end of my 5-year, I would maybe start considering that. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Like, I make myself year plans, but I think it's just really hard to make yourself 5 or 10 year plans unless it's something like set in stone, maybe about jobs, or like there's a specific goal that you can make, then it's okay. But I just feel like it's just not realistic to make plans about having a family and, you know, getting married, or if someone's not in my position where they're with someone, to be with someone by X amount of time, like find my person like by this age or whatever. Like, I just think it's unrealistic. Like, what is right for you will happen for you, and everyone's story is different. Everyone's like, yeah, everyone's life is different. So I'm gonna move this because it actually looks a bit strange in the camera. That woman's probably going to be looking at me, but I don't really care. But yeah, that's kind of my take on it. So yeah, I've actually been chatting for quite a while now, and I've only done 5 questions, I think. So I actually might just wrap this up here, because I don't want this to be too long, because chit chat videos can sometimes get a bit too long, and like, I know personally, like, I don't like watching videos that are too long sometimes. And yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I can update you on, really. I think I've just told you guys the 2 big things that have happened. So if you want to follow that journey, well, both of those journeys, make sure to go and check me out on Instagram. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below any other videos that you'd like to see from me. I have made a plan, like a fair plan, for like the next fair few months, and even kind of like the end of the year. Like, I've already said to myself that I'm definitely going to be doing Vlogmas at the end of this year. I told myself that in December, like December just gone, and it didn't happen, for obvious reasons. Well, not obvious reasons, but whatever. So yeah, I've told myself there's a lot of things that I want to do, a lot of videos I want to do. I'm really trying to push this channel to get to 1K this year. Would really be great if I could get there by June, but we're gonna see. Like I said, what is right for you will happen. So yeah, I hope you did really enjoy this video, guys. Like I said, make sure to like and comment. Also, if you're new here and you'd like this video, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.